Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kaye, and today we are doing a very natural, easy makeup look for those of you who don't know how to do makeup. I get that comment all the time where people are like, Brooklyn, I don't even know where to start. I have mascara, I have, maybe a tinted moisturizer, and some lipsticks for special occasions. So this is just a really nice, easy, natural look that you guys can wear day to day. That's very easy, and I used a lot of the products that I got from Merit Beauty because I've been testing them out for a few days, and as I was using them, I was just like, the thought that kept coming to my mind when I was using them was, this is so easy. Like, they're so easy to use, so easy to blend. A 6-year-old could use these products and it would look flawless. So this is the look I came up with. Very natural. We're not using heavy products. It's just very easy, just easy. We're keeping it easy for you guys. I just feel like there are so many videos out there that make it seem like you need a ton of things to create a makeup look, and you just don't. It can be easy. And throughout all of this, there are many steps that you can skip if you would like. I hope you all enjoy the video. Also, I totally forgot to say this, but I'm engaged. Jack and I got engaged last weekend. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. And we would love to do a video for you guys. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask Jack and I, comment them down below. Yeah, I'm just so excited to make that video, and I totally forgot to mention that. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. First thing with makeup is you always want to make sure that your skin is prepped. So moisturizer, it can just be a lightweight moisturizer. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Don't feel the need to get crazy primers if you don't want them. It's just not necessary. Just a good moisturizer. An eye cream is awesome too. Extra points for that. So the brand Merit Beauty, I guess that's upside down. Merit Beauty sent me a bunch of goodies. I have tried this out over the past couple days. I did put everything back in the package because I wanted it to look pretty for you guys. But so far I absolutely love it, and I think it is going to be fantastic for anyone that is looking for more of like a natural looking makeup routine that's really easy to use and is pretty much foolproof. So that is what we're going to be using today, as well as some other products that I love. If you do like any of these products, I will link my code down below. It also comes in this really cute little mustard bag that you can tie. I think this is just so adorable. Like, I don't know, it's just cute. I like to start out with my base, especially with more natural makeup. I also am, maybe it's not showing up, I, at least in person, look a little tanner in my neck than I do my face. Maybe it's actually even. I might just be fooling myself, you guys. What I've been liking lately is taking like a darker toned concealer to kind of correct under my eyes, because if you get a concealer that's a little bit in a darker shade, especially with like some sort of peachy undertone, it helps so much with correcting those dark circles. Mine are genetic, I think, so they just don't go away. Like, if I just put concealer on top, you can still see them really easily. So having something that kind of has like a pink or peachy tint does like everything for me. We're gonna go in with the foundation stick. So I love this. It is so creamy. Like, take everything you think you know about foundation sticks. Like, what do you think of when you think about a foundation stick? You think probably cakey and hard to blend, and this looks like a lot, but it blends out really easily. But you think hard to blend, cakey, dry, like just doesn't look quite right on the skin. Okay, erase all of that, erase all of that. This is creamy, it's easy to blend, it's super lightweight, and it just looks so nice on the skin. So watch this. We're just gonna blend it all out. Like, first of all, already, it looks so good. And I like to use a sponge because I feel like it just gives a really natural look. And it looks like my skin. It's not adding any texture. It's just making my skin look better. So with the stick, drawing it on, it seems intimidating. It's not. Just draw it on haphazardly. You don't have to be super precise with it. Like, just put it where you feel like you need more coverage. So For example, my cheeks get kind of red, so that's where I put it. Start small and you can add more lines if you feel like you need more coverage. So I feel like this looks really good. I feel like it just makes me look like I have really nice skin. It's kind of glowy, but it's also not like greasy looking. The next thing we're going to be doing is cream bronzer. Now that the foundation's on, you can see that my skin is looking just kind of flat. So with this, I know it can be intimidating drawing lines on. What you can do is just take your brush, just swirl it around on the product and apply it in the places that you would your normal bronzer. That way it kind of takes all the scariness of drawing lines on your face and you just apply it like you would a powder, like a powder bronzer, that is. So I like to do it on and kind of underneath the cheekbone and also on my forehead, just kind of where the sun hits. And the nice thing about creams, which this is why I typically prefer creams over bronzer, and I feel like the reason not many people prefer creams over bronzer is because they probably grew up using powders, but for me, creams are just so much easier to use and they look so much more natural. Take what's left on my sponge from doing my foundation and I just go over top like this and just blend it in. So if you ever feel like you get too heavy-handed, you can just even swirl your sponge on the stick and just go back over. And so you can see my face looks a lot less flat. It has a little more color. That again is totally optional. If cream bronzer scares the crap out of you, you can just skip that. But since I am a little more fair right now, I just like to have a little more color on my face. So again, totally optional. Don't feel like you have to do it, but that is how to do it if you would like to. Then I like to do brows. So they have a really cool product and it is a, look how pretty the packaging is. Like, first of all, I love the packaging on all of these. Like, these were the foundation sticks I forgot to show you, but they are just so beautiful. They have the little gold writing. This one is the brow gel and, or what is it called specifically? Brow 1980 Volumizing Pomade. Or pomade. I've heard both. We're taking it out and it kind of has like a triangle tip to it. This is great if you already have brows. If you don't, I would probably suggest like a pencil or a powder. But for me, someone with like some pretty good shaped brows already, this is perfect. So I'm just going through and I did scrape the product off the sides just so there's not too much. And I'm actually gonna go backwards through. If you're scared of that, skip it. But I just find it helps grip the hairs a little better. And then I am just brushing them upwards. It just adds a little more color, fluffs up the brows to make them look a little bit thicker, and just kind of makes it look like my natural brows, but better. Like, I feel like that's a lot of what this makeup is it's like, it looks like you still, like it looks like your skin, but it just looks a little better. Like, it just freshens it up a little more. Now I would typically do eyes. They don't really have any eye products. So what I've been doing, because I love to have eyeshadow on, like I am an eyeshadow girl, I will always wear it. It doesn't matter what trends are happening. I just love it. So I'm going to take a cream shadow stick. This is like a rose goldy color. I'll link it down below. Everything will be linked for you guys. I'm just putting that all across the lid. I feel like people used to be like, no shimmers in the crease, like shimmers don't look good. I feel like one person said that about like shimmers not looking good on people, and like for some reason every person believes it now. I feel like when they said that, it was in like the 80s when the frost was really big. Those frosty shades just don't really look good on anyone. Like, they will exaggerate any fine line you have. Even on me, I have like folds in my eyes. If I were to wear something like that, it would not look good because it just exaggerates every single line. Where something that just has a little bit of shimmer actually can help reflect, so it doesn't pay as much attention to the lines. So, and then I'm going to take a separate bronzer, just a powder one, and put it in my crease just to add a little bit of dimension in there, just over top of that shimmer. Like I said, we're keeping it just so easy, So simple, but we want, you know, we just want to look like refreshed and look nice. I'm also putting that little shadow stick on the inner corners. This is a little eyeliner trick and tip that I love. It doesn't matter if you're good at eyeliner, you don't have to apply this in a straight line. You don't have to stress out. I just love it because it makes your eyelashes look thicker and longer. So you're actually gonna go underneath, which this scares some people, but my best advice is to look down into a mirror when you're doing it. And it's very subtle, but you can already see a difference before I put mascara on. So now we're gonna move on to mascara, and I'm just gonna curl my lashes. If your lashes are already naturally curly, you don't need to do this. If your lashes are stick straight and if they point down, a lash curler is a great investment. This is Merit's Clean Lash Mascara, and it's a lengthening mascara. I love the packaging for this. Just all the packaging, A+. It looks so luxurious, so beautiful, but it's also just very simple and just well done. I really like it. And then I'm gonna do another coat on this side. You can leave it like this. It's just a very natural looking mascara. On to the rest of the products. So this is their cream blush, which this has to be one of my favorite things from the line. And it is the Flush Balm Cheek Color, and it is in the shade Cheeky. So it's this nice kind of cool toned pink, and I like to just dab it on my cheeks. You can also dip your brush in like you would with a powder if you are scared of just putting it straight on the face. But if you look, it's really natural. So I like to dab instead of swipe, because if you swipe, it can take your foundation off a little bit. So I just put that on, kind of dotted it. I like to do just a little smidge on the nose just to kind of bring the color, make the color on my face look a little more cohesive. And I like more, so I'm actually just gonna swipe it on top there because I am a blush girl. There are times I won't wear any foundation and I will just wear blush on just like my bare skin, and I love it. Like you can see, like my face just looks happy. I feel like blush also just makes you look youthful and beautiful and just like feminine. I love it. I love it. And they also have way more colors than just this one. Going to put some on my lips as well, just to give a little color. The next thing we have is highlighter. So this is so pretty. It's called the Day Glow, and it is in the shade Kava. So I am just going to dab that on. And this is like such a natural highlighter. Let me swatch it for you. So you can see it like shows up, but then it kind of like disappears into the skin. It very much has that just like dewy, very natural look. Like it's not like one of those highlighters where it adds texture to your skin. Like we've all seen that girl with too much highlighter on to where it kind of looks like tin foil because it just adds so much texture to the face. This one is not that at all. It's flattering. So as you can see, it's very just glowy and pretty, like especially if you have dry skin and just want that like natural, radiant, beautiful look. This is for you. Like absolutely. And then for the last product from Merit, we are using, as I throw it, we are using the Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil in Au Naturel, which is this really pretty, sorry I'm doing the old fashioned thing, like nude color. Like it's just very, I don't know, it's a good nude, you know? And it just gives you like this really nice put together look, but it's also very effortless. Like it doesn't look like you tried that hard to like do it. Like it just looks very pretty, very effortless. Like, oh yeah, I just threw this on. Like you could probably do this makeup in the car, parked, of course, park your car, or if someone else is driving, but you could totally do this in the car and it just looks so nice, so natural, very fresh, great for summer as well. For me, because I am oily and I like my stuff to stay, I'm just gonna put on some powder. This is totally optional. I like to mainly just apply the powder under my eyes and kind of in this cheek area here because that's where I tend to get oily. So I'm taking this powder, and what I like to do is press it onto my hand first and press it into the skin. So just in that area, so I still get that nice glow over here on the cheek. And I also like to put it on here, on my nails. And then because my brows are just slightly uneven naturally, I am just adding a little bit of a pencil. I'm also just gonna set it with some setting spray. This is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. It's just very natural, lets your skin come through. For those of you that are not huge makeup wearers, that don't like a heavy feel, this is gonna be perfect for you. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up so you can see more of my future videos. Also, comment down below what you would like to see next, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!